Welcome to Co-op Survival with myself, Kagarino, and Jimmy Sim. This is episode 5 in the first year, and we're in July, and we're doing our first harvest. Good morning, everyone. We are now in July, and we need to head off to the farmer's market. Here we are. Let's see how much money we get for this load. And it looks like we got 43,000, so we're gonna head over to the store and we need to do some upgrading to the truck by adding the extended trailer package to it. As well as we're gonna buy our combine now, the Massey Ferguson. It's a really good combine for the value. Now that we have everything connected, we'll head back to the farm. We are starting out with our wheat field. I'm just going to follow along and watch the first bit of crop get harvested. Enough just watching, we need to start helping and doing some baling. Let's hop in the old John Deere and get the baler attached and head over to the field. Gonna be making 180 centimeter bales. Here we go. Jimmy's filled up the truck already, so we'll have to take that off to the farm and dump it. Instead of a regular storage silo, we're actually going to buy this modded grain mill by Jimmy Sim. It's going to make us a lot of products very quickly. Let's get back to the field. Just emptying the combine. Jimmy Sim's gonna take the truck, and it's my time to try this thing out. This next field is barley. Hopefully it yields well. Coming up to the end of our first headland, I'm going to turn around and continue. Three-quarters of the way full, so we're going to have to do some unloading on the move. the straw piles up if you don't reverse at the end of the row. Just gonna push this bale out of the way using the header, and we should be clear for the rest of the field. With this last little bit, that is the barley field harvested. Taking another load over to the grain mill. I believe both those fields yielded over 30,000 liters. Now we're gonna harvest the canola field. I'm nearly full, so I'm gonna need Jimmy Sim to do some unloading on the move with me. I've lined up the combine here for the oats field, but first we need to unload the remaining canola out of the combine and put that somewhere in the yard. So just like the other grains, we're going to build a production for this, and that is the oil mill. Definitely not the biggest harvest of canola ever. We'll also put the sunflower seed in here too. Let's get this oat field harvested. It is one of our biggest fields, so this is going to take a little bit more time. There we go. We're all done with the harvesting. I'm just gonna set up the combine right here on the sorghum field for next episode. Now let's go unload into the truck one last time. We need to get the pallet fork and load up this prefab wall on the truck. Now we'll reconnect the bale wrapper and head off to the store. So the reason we bought the bale wrapper up here is because in the used market there is this exact same wrapper for a lot cheaper. So if we flip it right now, we'll earn some good income. Then we're also going to buy a bale spike because we need that coming up for all those bales we made. Just cleaned up the shop a little bit and now we'll head back home. The wrapper can live right here next to the spreader. Now let's get that bale spike and unload the trailer of the lime bag. I'll drive the bale truck and Jimmy will operate the front loader. This seems like a pretty good central spot. I don't think we'll fit any more on here. Jimmy's gonna build one of those tarps for the bales to be stored on. Our first bales are going into the storage. Little magic happening here, but whatever. Let's get back to loading more bales. Last of the bales loaded up, let's head back to the yard. While I unload these bales, Jimmy Sim's gonna start doing some mowing. Now I'll park the truck right here and then get into the John Deere and start doing some baling. gonna switch jobs right here to keep things interesting. The mowing is now complete for the month. Let's go store this thing. Jimmy's finishing up the baling. Let's watch. Let's get the front loader reattached and the wrapper on and start wrapping up the bales we just created. Can't forget the weight for this tractor as the bales are quite heavy. This is the first bale of like 22 I think we got off the first cut of grass. Job's a good and all done with the wrapper, so I'll park it right here next to the bales. Just grabbing the bale spike, and then Jimmy Sim's gonna take over the loading and I'm gonna operate the bale truck once again. We can definitely fit a few more bales on if I move forward. We got 220,000 liters of silage ready for sale. We've got 18,000 right now. How much are we gonna get from the first part of the truck? Looks like 10 grand. And the back, another 10 grand. We just looked at the used vehicle sales and there is a decent 3-meter seeder there. So we're gonna purchase that and a pallet of seed as well. And the nice thing about this thing, we convert our plow to 3 meters and mount that to the back of the tractor. Back at the farm, we'll park this thing up and I think we'll call that a day here on the farm. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure to hit that like button. Click right here to watch the next episode. And don't forget, if you want a server to play Farm Sim with friends, check out my link in the description for a G Portal server today.